pension scheme has organized a half-day training for members of Parliament for retirement planning, and the meeting will be on 21st June 2024. It's a half-day seminar. Kindly attend. I want to thank you again for coming. And we are starting the fourth session. We have only 1 year. Next year by this time, I know we'll be having only 5 people in the house. By this, it is only Kampala. Actually, it is only Kampala people will be around. So by next year, with the young, I can see all of the other side. I want to ask you that kindly, even when you're in the fourth session, don't panic. Don't panic. Go back and be with your voters, talk to them, because you need to have a second term, second or third or fourth term. The Canada is just starting his first term. So, I want to request you people that please go back to our voters. Let's go back and talk to them. Council is fearing to go. Let's go back to the voters. I am not seeing the minister. I expect a statement from the minister, but I will first want to get from the leader of opposition. Honourable members, we will not prolong
finding mission together with colleagues, members of parliament from that area, to listen to these people, so that when I come to raise their issues, I am raising their issues and not just what I am thinking. And that's what took me, together with the teams that went to that area. It's unfortunate, like I said, Honourable Speaker, that we were making tear gas, live ammunition. We are not going to fight. I'm not even going to tell those who are demolishing the store. I don't have those powers. I had gone to listen to these people. But anyhow, as you have mentioned, right, Honourable Speaker, I think that government should respond to a couple of issues. One, and as you have rightly said, people settle in an area for years. I met old people. There's a man who says he's been there for over 40 years. People have constructed huge structures, and government is watching and does nothing about it. And they settle there for years. And then you wake up now. Why? Help us understand. Was government sleeping on the job and now all of a sudden has woken up? Or were they waiting in a corner saying, okay, you construct, you structure, spend all your money, get bank loans and spend all your money, then you come and demolish? Why are we operating this way? It's important that government responds to that. Number two, right, Honourable Speaker. These people are concerned about the double standards. Right in the middle of that area is a police station. Everything around it has been demolished, except the police station. And so the people are saying, why? Right in the middle of that area is a fuel station. And so they are bothered. They are thinking, why the double standards? They are saying, some actually settled in that area before the police station was built, before the fuel station. And so they are trying to understand why the double standards. Government needs to engage the citizens to help them understand. Because you see, these people are not saying they are lawless fellows and that kind of thing. If anything, right, Honourable Speaker, government acknowledges their presence there. For those that have had business structures and so on, government has been collecting taxes from these people regularly. So government needs to help us understand why operate in this way. But finally, on this issue,
no. When you talk about double standards and selective implementation, I wouldn't mind the issue of the police station. But there are places where malls And you know this is what? What land? They are malls. You get it, eh?
Brother Speaker, not just malls, but factories and so on and so forth. So they are saying, why is it that what's good for the goose is not good for the gander? So the selective application of the law is problematic. Brother Speaker,
you have an interaction with the member and find out what criteria they do.
thank you, Right Honorable, and I also appreciate the colleagues for that information and for the work they did as a committee. We look forward to having these engagements. Actually, Right Honorable Speaker, I took the initiative to reach out to the executive director of NEMA. And I said, now, let's engage as leaders. One, have you reached out to these people to engage them? And I encouraged him and his team to do so. If anything, I said that should have been the first course of action. First, engage these people, share your concerns with them, let them share their concerns with you. And that has not happened. But yes, I will follow up also with Kosase. The final issue, Right Honorable Speaker, alluding to your communication, is about the arrest of our colleagues. We are glad that some steps are now being taken in the fight against graft and corruption. That's a welcome move. Our hope is that this shall be broadened and not just narrowed to a few. However, Honorable Speaker, today, it's been 5 days since the Honorable Paul Akamba, the City County MP, was rearrested after a court in this country had granted him bail. Rearrested not by police, because yesterday the spokesperson of Uganda Police Force said he does not know his whereabouts. Last evening I saw one of the lawyers saying they have spoken to him, but they did not say exactly where he is. It bothers me. Honorable Paul Akamba belongs to the NRM. I lead this side. But you see, it should concern me when the rule of law continues to be eroded, because everybody will suffer. So it bothers me, even if it's an NRM member. Because we are all affected.
I think we shall discuss that when he presents the report. We'll discuss that, but as far as I know, one thing I insisted to police is that if you want to arrest my member, give the summons to me. Because originally, they would want to pick people anyhow. I said, give me the summons. And as I speak, and I have also said, when you bring the summons, you want, not on hearsay, that Joel should be, the list of titles should be those kind of things. No. Tell me why exactly you want this person. And the summons, I have the summons, and as I speak now, Honorable Kamba is at CAD headquarters answering charges on allegations on another case. But what we can do, let's wait and get a report from the minister.
I totally appreciate you, Right Honorable Speaker. Just finally, we want to encourage government, because the law defines what an arrest is. So if they have another matter to do with the member, the law is very clear on what an arrest is, who carries out an arrest, because these are plainclothes men wielding guns, put him in a car. The same thing we've always complained about some of our supporters. They are kidnapped, put in drones, and some people took it for granted. It is real. It's now happening to a member of parliament. It is wrong. Government, can we follow the law? Because the law is clear what an arrest is. Who does conduct an arrest? When you conduct an arrest, the family and lawyers of this person must know where you've taken them. But if you take them to God knows where, and nobody can follow up, let's stop eroding the rule of law in our country.
Thank you. Next.
Item 3. Designation of members to sectoral committees in accordance with Rule 187 and 188.
Honorable colleagues, first of all, when you look at Rule 2 or 3, sub-Rule 5, it says, a meeting of the committee shall be presided over by the chairperson of the committee, or are absent by the deputy chairperson, or in the absence of both of them, by the members of the committee elected by the members present and voting. City, the Honorable Nyakato Asnan of Koima City, the Honorable Kwabo John Paul of Chotara County, the Honorable Cora Maxwell of Maru South, and the Honorable Bod Santa of Aru North. I take the designation. Speaker Committee on Gender, Labor and Social Government, I designate the following members: the Honorable Kabuye Frank of Kasal North South, the Honorable Chiagahira of Maokota North, the Honorable Mayanja Alan of Nakaseke Central, the Honorable Sinje Joa of County, the Honorable Kaima Musoke of Nassau Municipality, Honorable Charles David K. Alanga, Suju County, the Honorable Jurumira Hassan, Katikamu South, the Honorable Alobo Johan Achom, Oroti City, the Honorable Mr. David Aga of Tinja North, the Honorable Okero Joffrey Monga East, and the Honorable Eunice Otuko Apio of Koyam North. I pay to designate Madam Speaker. The Speaker Committee on I hereby make a resignation of the Chairperson and the Deputy Chairperson of the Committee on Government Assurances and Implementation. And this is in keeping with the Rule 196 of our rules of procedure, that I hereby therefore, in keeping with that rule, withdraw the name of the Honorable Dr. Abedi Malika and the Honorable M.p Joyce as Chairperson and Deputy Chairperson of Government Assurances and Implementation respectively, and designate the Honorable Seun Mukonza Joseph as Chairperson and the Honorable
we will put different questions. Yes. One for the Central Committee, yes, and one for the Standing. So what you do, let's first put the question for the Central Committee. You are going to go together, and then go right. What I am saying, let's first pass the Central Committee. The Central Committee, then you come and put the one of the other. Then you also put the question on it. Yes. It is not that we are related. We are going to have it.
Once again, my name is Isaiah. I have my
level of Parliament. Madam Speaker, before I proceed, thank you so much for inviting me to designate independent members of the Executive Parliament. Madam Speaker, I now take the honor to designate the following members, and I will start with the agriculture, animal husbandry, and fisheries. I designate the following members: Honorable Bobi Wine, Ira West Division, the Honorable M.p Joyce, District Representative Masaka, the Honorable Professor Elias Omondo, Jumba County, the Honorable Alma Linda Agnes, District Representative Ira, the Honorable Tusime Elias, Mambara County East, the Honorable Akora Nasi, District Representative County. The Committee on Defense and Internal Affairs. I beg to designate the following members: the Honorable Lamwa Kababret, Shoa East County, the Honorable Omar Emmanuel, Lord of East County, the Honorable Island Rogan, Singiro, West County, and the Honorable Museveni William. The Honorable Museveni William, Webula, South County. I now go to the Committee of East African Community Affairs. I Mary Annette, William the Honorable Wele, Godfrey, Odero, Samia, County South, the Honorable Wadiomo.
May be redesignated at any time of his tenure by the relevant week and the Speaker of the relevant week. In line with the rule therefore, I hereby withdraw the name of the Honorable Dr. Abedi and the name of the Honorable Joyce as Chairperson and Deputy Chairperson of Government Actualities and Implementation, respectively. And I do redesignate the Honorable Mukonda Kajuru as Chairperson and the Honorable Namima Beto as Deputy Chairperson of the Committee. married solely with the official commission party. And the rule gives party leadership the latitude to administer your direction to withdraw them or to withdraw them and withdraw them. That is the rule.
The wind is very informed with the rules, and the communication was clear to the regional speaker. Nobody is contesting the rules, and nobody is contesting your powers. Just convince the House and convince one group, the two, that Abedi is incompetent, or the vice is incompetent. Just give us the reason as why we are doing this, because the rule is clear.
Was about the membership, whether the designation of this member and stripping them of their leadership role affects their membership. It does not. They will remain members of that same committee. And the rule is crystal clear about that.
Is that the Central Review Committee, when I took a decision that we should promote rotation in terms of leadership. And therefore,
Committee of Government Assurances has made the meeting. we think that that's a very serious committee that are supposed to be active. They know that it is, and our thinking of the person in charge of this committee, we want this committee to be active. Because the Committee of Parliamentary Affairs actually plays a critical role in order for this house. When government makes promises, those promises are meant to be followed up for. And so one is committed to be quite active. Once to give information, I will not make the but I hope you will let us know what the committee will also be active like the others. So using the power of the activate the room, that's why we are really saying. Thank you.
Honorable members, pursuant to Rule 196, I put a question that the chairperson and the deputy chairperson of Committee of Government Assurance be designated as proposed by the chief opposition. Honorable members, we removed the Honorable M.p Joyce. He was not removed. I was removed from Osase. He became Parliament. The Speaker said no. Honorable members, we have just a minute. Honorable members, we have as a house, we are giving you 1 month. We are giving you 1 month of recess. We are concerned that we want our members to come back to us. But we are going to make sure that we want our members to come back to Parliament. The business committee that we are organized for tomorrow will not be sitting because we are ready to make business yet. We don't have business yet. I now